the video too? Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jocelyn. If you are new here, nice to meet you. Hope you love it here. Well, you will love it here, but you know. If you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. I missed you. Did you miss me? So I recently put on my Instagram, ask you some questions and give me some topics about what you want to talk about, you know, girl stuff, relationship stuff. Let's just dig deep. So I'm coming to y'all raw, uncut. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, no filter. So girl, get your drink, get your popcorn. I got some coffee, get something that you can sip on because it's gonna be a long video. Cool? Cool. I'll put them up here on the screen somewhere. The first topic is baddie on a budget clothes. So when we're talking about baddie on a budget clothing, I will recommend Pretty Little Thing. Cut it out. My two main shopping sites is Pretty Little Thing and Fashion Nova. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see most of Pretty Little Thing and Fashion Nova. Me personally, I shop more with Pretty Little Thing only because their returning process is very, very, very simple. Let's not matter. Their returning process is very simple. It's very easy. And they give you your money back. Fashion Nova, I hear a lot about them not wanting to give people their money, and if they do, you get like store credit or something like that. I've never returned anything with Fashion Nova. I don't believe so. Pretty Little Thing is very affordable, and they have pretty basics. Fashion Nova is more so if you need like some quick clothing. They have 1-day shipping. I just did recently order some clothes that I needed like the next day, literally, because my outfit from Pretty Little Thing did not fit. So Fashion Nova did come through. Pretty Little Thing and Fashion Nova does come in handy with sales as well. So I really do like that about them. Next question is, how do you build confidence? Okay, y'all, let me take a sip first. My confidence haven't really been up there all my life. Growing up, you know, I did get called pretty a lot, or you know, I got dimples, so everybody complimented my dimples. You know, I heard the same things over and over again. But especially in middle school, I've always been the smallest person. Seeing other people that's bigger than me, or they have more of these, or they got more butt, and really in middle school, I used to be so insecure about my knees. You know, my knees, they poke out because I'm a skinny girl. They poke out. Everybody else's knees is like, y'all might be thinking like, girl, this is stupid, but this is my insecurity. Everybody else's knees was like flat, so I really was so bad on not wearing leggings. I wasn't with leggings at all in middle school. I was only with jeans and jogging pants. Literally, I think like my freshman, sophomore year, I kind of got comfortable wearing leggings, but I was still like, oh my God, I don't look like everybody else with these leggings on. My butt don't look right in these leggings. But my confidence wasn't really all the way there because of how small I am. I still kind of have that insecurity till this day, but it's gotten better. How I look at it is, you just have to embrace like what's you. You have to really just be comfortable with how you are, how your body is. You want to be able to stand in front of a mirror, look at yourself like with no clothes on, and just like, okay, you know, my body is, it's not that bad. It fits me, and that's how I start looking at it now. My body, it honestly fits me. I've had a muscular type shape since I was little, literally. Like, my body hasn't changed too much. My arms are how, you know, they're pretty toned. It haven't changed. So I just started realizing like, this is me. I'm still building my confidence every single day. So that's how my confidence grows, just looking back at old videos and then looking at myself now. That makes my confidence grow. I just got my braces off, what, like a year ago, like 6 months ago. And it's like, dang, before I had braces, my teeth was messed up. Now, you know, I had braces, I started feeling myself more. Then when I got my braces off, you used to have braces and you got them off, you know how that feeling is. Like, it's little small stuff that's like that. It's like looking back in the past and then comparing it to now, it's like, okay, I came a long way. I'm always getting better. I'm always looking better, feeling better. You know, you see it in videos. That's why I try to capture every single moment there is of myself as I'm getting older, because it's like I have something to look back on. This topic is products you recommend in the shower. I only use Dove soap and I use Honey Pot. Only the sensitive one. Dove is the only thing that does not dry my skin out. I'm really a same thing type of girl. I don't like to switch up to other stuff. I don't like to try any new stuff. That's just me, because my body is already so sensitive and reacts to stuff just like that. So that's why I've stuck to Dove and Honey Pot. I don't want to use nothing else. I don't want to use nothing less. Okay, that's it. That's all. Topic is skincare. This is my favorite topic. Because, yeah, my skin came a long way, child. Like, when I say a long way, a long way. 2 years ago, my skin was so bad. 1 year ago, my skin was so bad.
I was just talking to my dad like the other day about my skin. I'm like, bro, my skin then came a long way. He was like, Jocelyn, that's because you stopped giving a fuck. Like, you just stopped caring. Yeah, you know, you got me.
I just started taking my skin more seriously and started realizing what was actually breaking my face out and what was actually helping my face from breakouts. So I can say that for me, not washing my scarves as often as I should, like this scarf, my bonnet, that makes my face break out. My pillowcases will make my face break out if I don't wash them too often. I just put a hair wrap on my head, I think like last week, after I left it sitting in my drawer for like a week, and I put it on my head. Girl, I broke out the next day. Literally. If you go on my Instagram, when I just got my hair done, you see that huge bump on my forehead? Yeah, that's from that. And that was my fault. It's stuff like that that I started picking up on. I did start taking vitamin E pills, more so for your skin, but I started taking those, and I just drank a whole lot of water. Some of the girls gonna get mad like, oh, well, people always say drink water, and it does help, so it does help, child. Especially if you drink, you better have 3 bottles of water waiting for you at the crib tomorrow. I'm just saying, because my face, I've seen from like past experience, I would go out, I would drink, come back home, face will react that bad. I'm not down to no water immediately. So you do have to drink a lot of water. You have to, especially when you take the vitamin E pills, you're gonna have to drink a lot of water. I also use Noxzema, cocoa butter, and fade cream. Now, I wash my face with Noxzema every time I shower. If I go outside, come back home, I'm showering. Once I wake up, I'm showering. Before I go to sleep, I'm showering. And I use Noxzema every single time that I shower. But the difference is, the cocoa butter, I only use it throughout the day. But at nighttime, before I go to bed, I use the fade cream. It has a little bit of moisture in it, but not to where it's like it'll make your skin real oily. You get what I mean? That has helped my face recover from my dark spots. I remember 2 years ago when I had a real bad allergic reaction. I think it was like 3 years ago, actually. 2-3 years ago, I had a real bad allergic reaction that left me with a hella dark marks. And that cream was the first cream that I've used, and it did help. The cream is called Ambi, but you can honestly use what works for you. But Ambi is the cream that works for me, because I did try to recommend it to a girl when she asked me, and she said that she was using it for a long time and it did nothing. So any dark spots remover that works for you, you could just use it. But that's what I use personally: Noxzema, cocoa butter, and Ambi fade cream. How do you achieve the soft girl lifestyle? I wouldn't say that I'm pretty much there yet. I'm still trying to be. But I say one thing that I did change was taking my alone time whenever I need it. I'm always so big on being around people even when I don't feel the best. But I started realizing that I can't show up for people if I don't show up for myself. I started realizing when something is just not right with my body. Your body tells you a lot of shit. Your body tells you everything. If your body does not feel right about a situation, girl, leave. Remove yourself immediately. If your body does not feel right in a certain situation, in a certain place, with a certain somebody, remove yourself. So I never doubt what my body tells me. If I know that something does not feel right right here or right here, the whole soft girl era is really knowing about yourself and trying to calm your emotions, and not fully hiding your emotions, but calming your emotions to react when needed. Basically, that's how I look at the soft girl lifestyle. Like, just being aware of your emotions and just Surrounding yourself with things that you like or you love to do and not with what other people like or what other people love to do. One thing that I have done too is just going to go buy myself stuff, you know, taking care of myself, realizing like, okay, I come first, realizing what I like to do, waking up every day doing the same routine that makes me happy. I go get coffee, come back home and be in my own space. I'll be in my own room, you know, with my cat, just surrounded by things that I personally love, that makes me calm, that doesn't bring me out of my element. That's my definition of, okay, now I'm in my soft girl era, my soft girl lifestyle, because I'm calm. There's nothing taking me out of my character. I'm not mad, I'm not stressed, I'm not anxious. I'm not none of that. Surrounded by things that love me and that what I love. I'm gonna try to not get emotional, but I can't make any promises now, okay? Okay. How do you deal with toxic men? You don't. You don't deal with them at all. But what I can say, not everybody knows how to recognize a toxic man. Toxic men are going to keep on coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Somebody was calling me. That's just so rude of them. Anyway, okay, what was we talking about? Okay, like I was saying, you're gonna think that it's you, and it's not you. But what you do have to realize is the toxic patterns. They calling you when they want something, only texting you when they want something. They get mad at you whenever you choose yourself. They get mad at you when you don't want to be around them, when they want to be around you. My best advice, if you feel like you're dealing with a toxic man, I can tell you to leave him alone. I can tell you to block him, delete him on the first fuck up, girl. But it's going to take you to actually want to do it. It's going to have to take you to be ready to do it. Honestly, my personal experience, I've dealt with that. My last relationship was very toxic. The man will only call me every once in a while, like, oh, you know, sweet talk me, like sweet talk the hell out of me. Like, oh, well, I just need somebody to just lay with, and I miss laying with you, and I just want to lay with you. Not even knowing the nigga was laying with other females that he was laying up with when me and him was not talking, or not talking to him now. So now he want to come back to me, and he knows exactly the right words to say to make me feel like, okay, I'm wanted. Okay, he does miss me, or he miss laying up with me, as I know that he. That ain't it, boo. That ain't it. That man is just keep on just picking which option that he want to go to. That's how I knew. Every time we would not talk, what are you doing when we're not talking? I know you're not in your head distraught about what's going on, so what are you doing when we're not talking? Why do you just get in your head to text me, okay, what you doing? Or I want to see you. Can you come lay with me? Can you come be with me? I just want you to just spend some time with me. And then you know what spending some time leads to every time. So then you just lay there and be like, did I just get used? Or what? A man that constantly comes in and out your life does not deserve to be in your life at all. That's one thing that I can say, and I will always say, because the audacity of you to feel like you can just pop in and pop out whenever you want shows that you think that you can play with me. It shows that the guy that I was just talking about was my boyfriend from like 2 years ago. The guy that I'm about to mention in this next clip is from my most recent experience from a couple months ago. We're not doing that. I just had to go through that. And it did hurt because, you know, that was my boo. For real. Like, you know, everybody else got their favorite nigga. And it's like, bro, he felt like he could just be in and out. He felt like, okay, he didn't have to respond to my messages. He didn't have to see me if I wanted to see him. He didn't care. But if he's texting my phone or calling me late nights and wanting to see me or for me to pop up at his house or link with him, I gotta come running. I text him like, oh, what you on tonight, or what you doing tonight, can I see you? It was always something, or I just didn't get a response. So it took me a minute to realize the patterns, like, this ain't right, like, this not it. Then when I started feeling like, dang, can I text him? But what if I text him and he don't respond? Or what if I call him and he don't answer? If I gotta have that thought in my head, this ain't it. How I dealt with it, I just cut all ties. That man had one last time to play with me. Literally. I gave that man one last time to feel like you don't gotta respond to my text message. Cool. You feel like you don't gotta see me? Cool. You feel like you could just watch my stories and not text me back? Blocked, blocked, blocked on every fucking thing, because you have to do that to guys to show them that's like, okay, bro, this is not it. What power do you think that you have? Who do you really think that you fucking are? You know what I mean? So it's like, it did hurt because I seen the potential and that man acts just like me, but I can't coach you on how to treat me. I can't teach you how to actually show me what I need to be shown. I can only, tell you so many things before you have the option to actually do it or not. And I see that he did not want to do it at that very moment, so that's when I have to remove myself. Like I said, I can't tell you to just leave the man alone, or I can't tell you like, oh, okay, that nigga is toxic, girl, leave his ass where the fuck he at. I can't tell you that, because it has to take for you to actually pick up on it and be like, am I ready to do this? Am I ready to cut this man off? This is the last little topic. It says, what are some tips you would give girls in situationships? The boy that I just spoke about, that was my situationship. Only because I just got out of a relationship not too long ago before that. So me myself wasn't ready for a commitment. I just wanted something that was like, you know what's up, I know what's up type of thing. Y'all have to be on a mutual agreement. If y'all not on any type of mutual agreement, it's not gonna work. Situationships can't work until y'all want to get in an actual relationship. That's just my opinion. They can work until y'all feel like y'all ready. What I wanted to do, okay, let me break it down to y'all. I wanted to have that bond, well, not even a bond, but I wanted to have that understanding with him that's like, okay, I know you got shit to work on, I have stuff to work on. Let's work on our stuff separately. We don't have to see each other every day. We don't have to talk every day. If I want to go out and have some fun, I should be able to text you, okay, let's go out, let's go have some fun, let's do something fun, let's go bowling, let's go, to the movies, let's go have a drink. It should be that, to where it's like, okay, cool, let's do it, like, come on. A lot of people gonna think it's bullshit. A lot of people gonna think like, girl, who has time for that? Me. If you're not ready for a commitment, but you still want to have, like, you want to talk to somebody, it's almost like what people call it, like dating. You can date around, but you can't sleep with everybody. I don't call it dating. That's my input on situationships. It's just having a mutual agreement until we feel like we're ready to actually make this a thing. And I did have that, and it was cool until the boundaries wasn't set. The communication wasn't really like, there. Situationships can work if y'all have mutual agreement, if y'all have mutual understanding, if y'all know what it is and what it's not. Situationships are only good when you're not ready for commitment, but you still want to talk to somebody while you're getting your shit together. That's it, that's all. I barely was even drinking my coffee because I was too busy talking. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. First sit down video, and I'm not really all that comfortable still talking in front of the camera, but I'm trying, y'all. Dang, I'm trying. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below, and I will see y'all in the next video.